Well, let me tell you something, brother.
Snort, snort, snort.
Kogan. Drip.
Snort, snort.
I got the drip. Go.
Hold on. I received a very generous $50 tip this morning. It's anonymous. There is no name and no message. It's just a $50 anonymous tip here. So thank you, whoever that is. I really appreciate you. $50. That'll definitely help with the $50 troll chargeback I received on my day off. That's another great thing, is that, you know, I have my day off and here I am relaxing, and then I had to spend 2 hours in this office, you know, doing this tech nonsense and fighting with it and everything, which is very frustrating. And then I receive a $50 chargeback as well. And I'm like, oh, so now I have to decide, do I want to fight the chargeback or not? Is it really worth it? Because it's going to take weeks of work. I have to try to show all this information about when the tip came in, what was the message associated with the tip, and has that person tipped before? And the answer is yes, this person has tipped a ton before. So basically it completely undermines their chargeback attempt because it shows that they have ongoing history of supporting the streams. And the fact that they now think that they're going to charge back a big tip that they did just shows that they're trying to test the waters of how to break the law and commit fraud. So here's the deal. What I could do, and it would take some time, is I could spend time researching and showing the history of every time this person contributed to me, okay? And basically say, here's the evidence that this is not someone who really had like fraud or anything committed, because that's what they're trying to say. Oh, it's fraud, right? No, you didn't have any fraud committed. Here's all of the support they'd given. Here's every message that I read out on stream, and I could show and corroborate all of that. And here's what would happen. PayPal would contact the credit card company, and the credit card company would launch an actual investigation into the consumer. And if it's shown that this is fraud, they'll actually go to jail. They will. Like, they'll actually say, you committed fraud, now we're investigating you because you filed a false claim against your credit card company, and they could potentially see jail time. But they think it's a joke. These fucking people who commit chargeback fraud actually think this stuff is like funny and a joke, and they don't understand that they could actually go to federal prison for committing fraud if I can prove that they're lying. So I'm going to think about if I should actually go ahead and, you know, bother with this or not. It's a lot of work. It is, because not only do you have to do all the initial information, then they come back, they ask more questions, and you have to, oh, I'm a streamer, and here's how it works, and here's the messages I said. It's a pain in the ass. But if this guy goes to jail, it might be worth it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it actually might be worth it to send a troll to jail. So maybe I'll do it. Because unlike the case where people are doing copyright abuse, or people are live restreaming me without permission, and that's you know, against the law, that would be like court cases. This is a case where all I really have to do is send enough information to PayPal, and a person might actually go to jail for committing a crime against me. So maybe I'll do it. I'll have to think about it. Or if that person's smart, they would immediately reverse their fucking false claim right now, in which case they wouldn't ever have an investigation done against them. But they have to see how smart they are, right? The truth is, if you're already trying to commit federal fraud to save a few bucks on a fucking tip that you threw against someone, you're probably not too smart anyway, right? That's exactly correct. BattleDuck says, at the very least, they're going to get blacklisted. Exactly. PayPal will block them. Their credit card, their actual credit card will block them and or ban them from using a credit card ever again. They might even report them for fraud, and it could go on their credit report, which would actually ruin their credit as well. But they don't think about this because they're morons. They think life's a game. And but I already banned the person, but they said, oh, no, that's not true. When someone sends a contribution via PayPal, that's like someone handing a Pepsi to someone on the street. Wrong. You used your actual payment method, whether it was a credit card, bank, whatever. That's an official federal or official payment institution. That's a company. You agree to all their terms of service that what you're doing is truthful and not fraudulent when you send a payment, okay? Then you're using PayPal, a third-party payment processor. You agree to all of their terms and conditions, including the fact that your payments you're sending are legit and whatever when you send a payment. You use two legal agreements that you go through when you send funds via anywhere on the internet like this. It's not just you handing a can of soda to someone on the street. You just had two legal agreements before the money even went through. So if you then go down the back end and you commit fraud and lie and say, oh, I didn't mean to send that payment, that wasn't authorized, you've committed two 2 federal crimes, one against your payment processor and one against PayPal. That's 2 felonies. So good luck. I got a $1 tip from something disgusting. I'm just not going to read it. I'm just going to say thanks for the $1 tip. And I'm going to continue to do that now because this is ridiculous. Okay. Yeah, the soda analogy doesn't work. It's idiotic. I know. Anyway, thank you for the $1 tip. Okay.
I got the drip going. 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 I got the drip going.
It's like a faucet that's dripping. You can't make it stop. So what do you want me to do? Have a mute button that every second I'm tapping the mute button just in case I'm gonna have to clear? Like, this is what I mean. These dumb kids. This is what it is. It's dumb kids.